touch the bottom here, that'll be right. Because, yeah, the water might have got in the microphone. This is plug it up. But I'm basically swimming in tea right now. I don't want to drink too much of it. Alright, so absolutely refreshing that was. Absolutely wicked spot. Even that breeze, like you come out of the water, you have the breeze on you. It's so cool and refreshing. It is amazing. Yeah, absolutely loved it. So breathed new life into me. I was feeling pretty warm and exhausted. I had some food, went for a cool dip, come out and I just feel, oh, I feel good. Is what I'm trying to say. If you can get past the colour, it is a wicked spot. And it's not dirty, it's just, yeah, like, as I said, tea. Because of these guys. So, there you go. Alright, so with that, say goodbye to Brown Lake, and I'll head back out on my journey. Lacy. I was just about to leave as well. I was in the car, I was just having a snack, ready to go, and I saw these people walk over and taking photos of the ground, and I'm like, oh, I should have known, because campsite's perfect for lace month. Well, unfortunately, perfect place to find lacies, because you've got, yeah, people with, there's a barbecue just there, there's barbecues, there's food, people leaving scraps behind, they're feeding them, and so obviously perfect place for these guys to hang out. As I said earlier in the video, Varanus varius for your lace monitor. Absolutely stoked to see a pretty healthy looking individual. There he goes. Or she goes. How good. So just because I'm so keen, you're right, and I absolutely love getting close to this animal. Look at that. So second largest monitor or goanna species in Australia. So your biggest is the parenti. You're all right. You can see that tail curling around like that. It's all right now, but it's starting to get a bit annoyed at me following. I've just been cruising along, well, since the car, just coming along, watching this guy or girl just go along the water's edge. How beautiful. And I think he's just about had enough. Even though I'm not getting ridiculously close and I'm not stopping him, cutting him off, it's still not ideal. It's still not ideal to be followed along and have me get in its face. For an adventure. I've just gone down a little trail off the road, found some pine cones and that kind of stuff. Yeah, a little bit of like pine plantation with all these pine cones and needles and sort of just a pine forest I was going through. Now I'm out in some really sandy areas. There's sporadic pine trees, bit of native veg, but these sand tracks have been like crisscrossing back and forth. I've already gone a few where I'm like, whoop, turn here, turn here, turn here, and now I'm would be able to find my way back, I reckon, but there's so many tracks, it is insane. So this is what I'm doing. Or you can hear her trying. Oh, and there we go. So I had it in high anyway. I haven't let down the tyres to let out any air. So that's probably why it struggled, and now I'm stuck. I'm not stuck, but I'll put it in low and I'll get myself out. It's not nearly as sandy as it was down on the beach where I got stuck. But otherwise, yeah, just a labyrinth of tracks. It is absolutely epic. I've got 3 hours, so I've got a bit of time in case things go a little wrong. But otherwise, until then, I've got a perfect afternoon of just exploring and, these feathers getting a bit in your way, eh? Just exploring and yeah, seeing what I can see. So yeah, epic time. You can see I've just hit a T-junction here, so it goes up to like a dirt bit or out Sandy Way that way. So it just seems like a real grid of tracks crisscrossing. So you can't get too lost, but if you're going like up, that kind of thing, yeah, it can get confusing. But it has been super fun. A little bit of softness, so you have to sort of go with it and see how you go. And yeah, and then that's where I'm at now, obviously, because I've got, yeah, I've slowed down and the car's come to a stop because it got a little bit too sandy. But yeah, quite an adventure, quite a bit of fun off the beaten track, and that's what an adventure is all about, really. Seeing some stuff that, yeah, a lot of people aren't actually going to go off and see here on Stradbroke Island. So not a whole heap, but it's cool. I'm having a good time. Springs. Absolutely awesome little place. There's a freshwater creek that you're allowed to walk down. They've got like all the signs, infographics, that kind of stuff, and then a little boardwalk that leads you down to the area where you're allowed to go for a paddle. And at the moment, being low tide, yeah, go for a little paddle and a dip in the fresh spring water. And then otherwise, yeah, sort of, I'm going to go for a little mosey out to the tidal flats, out to the ocean and see what I can see. So yeah, I love it. It's incredible. So yeah, this little freshwater spring come out from the other side of, well, there's a creek that goes from the other side of the road. I think there's a little swimming area over there. I heard people splashing around and having a good old time by the sounds of things out over that way. And then down this way is just your tidal flats, your mangrove region, and yeah, just following this little shallow freshwater creek up towards the ocean. The water is absolutely stunning. It's nice and cool. It's, well, yeah, it feels cooler, not like the beach water yesterday or the water I had up around lake. This is quite cool and refreshing. Watching this little fish, I don't know what species, little fish, singling fish darting through the water. There's little, some types of little crabs. There's all little crab holes there. They're ducking away as I'm making my way up. Don't know if I'll get any footage of them. But absolutely blissful, perfect way to end the day, really, or end the trip. Not so much the day, but end the trip here at Stradbroke Island. Still got a couple of hours. I'll enjoy this for a little bit, and then I guess I'll pick something else to go and do this afternoon, or yeah, whether I just chill here for 2 hours, I'm not sure. But yeah, coming off the downhill now, and it's very, very beautiful. 4x4 play, and then last little 4B tracks play, and then I'm going to go for a dip, and then that's see you later, Stradbroke. So I'm recording from the car because you're not going to hear a word I'm saying outside. You can probably see already, or hear, it is blowing a gale out there. That wouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm not too fussed about that. The ocean is so far away, the tide is way out, so I have to walk through the mud flats out to the ocean, and it's blowing heaps as well. So I might just skip this swim, I reckon. By the time I trudge all the way out there, like if the water was just there, but I'm gonna swim and then I'm gonna be absolutely like frozen by the wind is just gonna hit me like crazy after the water, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be the nice relaxing cool off that I'd hoped it'd be. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. What's the time? 3:06. So I'm gonna be at the ferry at 3:40. Yeah, so I might go for a swim, otherwise I might just sit on the grass, sit in the car, just relax until boarding time. Just enjoy my last little bit of time on North Stradbroke Island, because it has been absolutely wicked. I've absolutely loved it. The beaches were wicked. I've had fun getting bogged and digging myself out and that kind of thing. It's been fun and adventurous and that kind of stuff. Even when things didn't go right, it's not like I broke my car or I got properly bogged in mud or something. Like, I was eventually going to get out of the sand. And there's people around in case I needed help or anything like that. But it was fun to work out my the issues myself, basically. So that's where I'm at. Going swimming at the beach at Brown Lake, all that kind of stuff. It was wicked. I've had an all-round great couple of days. I'm stoked. I'm feeling pretty cooked right now. I think the sun and the salt and just being going at it for the last 2 days is taking it out of me. So I'm feeling very fulfilled though. Tired but fulfilled. It's been a good one. So Stradbroke Island, absolute winner. If you're ever out this way, head over. It is definitely a good one. Even if you haven't got a full, I don't know what to say there. If you've got a four-wheel drive, A+. But half the stuff you could go to Brown Lake at least, but all the other stuff you can't really see without a four-wheel drive. Yeah. And I just basically did all the adventure stuff off the beaten trail kind of thing. I didn't see all the other stuff. So I saw most of it though. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is a beautiful place. Whether you got a four-wheel drive or not, you make that decision. Different strokes for different folks. Everyone's got a different idea of things. But yeah, having a four-wheel drive, A+ for Stradbroke Island. So don't know what's going to happen after this. This could be the end, roll the credits, or I could go for a swim. We'll have to wait and see. But you only live once, don't you? So probably go for a swim. Cheers guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate all that good stuff. Go out and get the smile that I've got, get it on your face, so to speak. Go out, see a sunrise, walk out, we walk with bare feet, do something that makes you just makes you happy, lights your fire, makes you feel something. Even if it's small, it's better than nothing at all, really. Something small is better than nothing at all. It's a rhyme, so it's good. Anyway, cheers guys. Have a good one until next time.